All right, let's just play this our send away, Corey Lewandowski. Maybe he'll come back. But here he is on with Dana Bash yesterday. I don't know if in this clip the story of those $30,000 worth of payments to that advertising firm in the town next to Corey Lewandowski's house up in New Hampshire to Sterling Draper. Boy, I'll tell you, when Mad Men came out, that firm up in New Hampshire, Sterling Draper, must have done excellent. So
it's a little
lucky.
humble firm that all of a sudden got all this
Just
exposure.
Exploded. Here is Corey Lewandowski on with Dana Bash.
First, from your perspective, what happened? Why were you fired?
I don't know. I don't know the answer to that, but what I know is what we've been able to achieve in this election cycle has been historic. You know, we had a candidate who in June of last year announced he was going to run for president with no elective office experience in a field of 16 other people in the race plus him, who's gone on to do something historic, which was get almost 14 million votes and fundamentally change the way people look at politics. And I'm proud to have been a small part of that. And, you know, running as the outsider of this campaign, which he has done, running against the corrupt Washington, D.C. establishment and political correctness has been something I've been proud to be a part of. Things change as a campaign evolves. And a general election campaign against a very well-funded, giant organization like the Clinton campaign is very different than running against those smaller primary state elections, even when it was a big day.
So you think it was appropriate for Donald Trump to make the change and let you go?
What I think is that the voters have a binary decision coming up on Election Day. They can either vote for Hillary Clinton and her liberal policies, or they can put someone in place who's actually going to change Washington. And I will do everything I can to make sure that the latter of those two happens, which means Donald Trump is elected president. If I can do that from inside the campaign, it's a privilege. If I can do that from outside the campaign, that's also a privilege.
I'm completely privileged.
He understands privilege.
Yeah, I get it. It's a privilege for me.
If I was like a Jap or something, I'd still be managing the frickin' thing, but I'm not, so it's okay.
There's another way to interpret. He says, like, look, I skimmed a lot of money off of this. Yeah. That was a privilege.
Dana,
now
you and
I'll get
I
an
both
opportunity to spend it. Also a privilege. So it's win-win for me. I mean, look, you know, maybe I should have made it bigger. Maybe if I had made it bigger, it would have been tougher to scrutinize certain things. Not saying anything, but, you know. Hello, you. I'm Sam Seder. Looking for smart progressive talk that is occasionally amusing? Well, subscribe to our YouTube feed. Subscribe to our podcast. Like us on Facebook. And just generally enjoy us.